bookstore. You see, there's lots of books to read. That's so Shiley. E-Breeze Books is what you see. That's so Shiley, and she loves to read. Yep, that's me.
I just had a vision. I bought a lot of books. Hey, this is Shiley and you're watching Eat Breathe Books. Hey guys, what's up? Little note about my hat. If you can't tell, it says Glee on it. Today is Corey's 2-year anniversary, Cory Monteith, and he's my favorite actor. So rest in peace, Corey. I love you, and I'm just wearing this for him. That's why I'm wearing a hat indoors. You guys, I acted out this really special part from All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. So I'm not spoiling anything. If you want to see me doing that, then please leave a comment down below and I'll upload it soon, because Jennifer herself actually wants to see it, so I just want to know if you guys are also interested. Okay, anyway, today I have a book haul. I feel like I keep uploading book hauls, but you know, I buy things for really cheap, so it's not like I'm spending a fortune on books or anything. Let's get into it. The first book I have to show is from Amazon, and it's Under the Never Sky by Veronica Rossi. I talked about this in my July TBR. I'll link that down below so you guys can watch it if you haven't yet. I still don't really know what this book is about, but I think it's a science fiction and there's romance, so I'm sold. Okay, next I got 3 books from Book Outlet when they were doing that like $5 coupon for everyone thing a few weeks ago. So first I have Through the Ever Night by Veronica Rossi. That's the second book that comes after Under the Never Sky. And I already actually own Into the Still Blue. It was like an autographed copy from Book Outlet. Like I didn't even know it was autographed, and it was really cool. But yeah, now I have the whole trilogy, so I can actually start reading it. The next book I got from Book Outlet I'm also really excited for, and that's Ashes to Ashes by Jenny Han, my love, and Siobhan Vivian. And this is the third one in the trilogy, and it's about 3 girls who take revenge. 3 really unlikely people get together and just take revenge on all these people that they hate. And the last book I got from Book Outlet was Easy by Tamara Weber. I've seen this around for a few years now, and I never was really sure if I should read it, but now everyone's just raving about it for some reason. I think it's about like a boy who kind of saves this really broken girl, but I'm not exactly sure, but I think I'm right. So next, my library does something really exciting where basically when you read a certain amount of hours, you get free gifts. You read a certain amount, you get a free book. So I got a free book, and my sister did it and got a free book, and she didn't want a book. I know, right? But it was really sweet of her, and she got a book that I wanted. My brother also got one. So my sister gave me the book that she got. So it's really exciting. Here we go. The first book, which I chose, was The Selection by Kiera Cass. I've always wanted to read this. It sounds so good. They're making a movie out of it. It's about 35 girls who are taken to a kingdom, and one of them has to be chosen to be the princess or the queen, I think. I think it's kind of like the Bachelor Royal Edition. That's what I've heard. They're supposed to make a TV show on the CW with Ethan Peck, he's Patrick Verona from the 10 Things I Hate About You show. I love that guy. But unfortunately, the show failed. The pilot failed. So they're making a movie, which is supposed to come out in like a year or 2. Anyway, I'm really excited to read this. If you guys like it, leave a comment down below, because I've heard mixed things actually, but my friends keep pushing me to read it. And then my sister got a prize also, so she got The Elite by Kiera Cass. So now I have the first 2 books, and I already own the one because I found it really cheap at a store once. So I have the first 3, so I'm ready, I'm good to go. Another thing about my library is that, if I didn't mention already, I love them. They have a used bookshop where they sell amazing books for really cheap. Like sometimes people will literally donate like practically new releases, and they'll sell them for really, really cheap. So I found some amazing books while I was at the bookshop yesterday. And literally all these books I paid like $1, $3, like it was amazing. First, I found the book The Room by Emma Donoghue, and this is supposed to be a really moving story about a 5-year-old boy. It's told in his perspective, and his mother, who I'm assuming is abused, but I'm not sure, and they basically are confined and locked into this room for like life. I don't know. And the mom really wants to get out, and the boy sees this room as home because he's never known anything else. Okay. Next is Last Summer by Haley Ava. It's one of the Summer Boys novels. I don't know what the order is, but I saw it. It was in the $1 section. A contemporary, summery, light, beachy read, so why would I not get it? Romance, you know? Romance. The next one, I literally was so excited. I saw it in the store and for really cheap. Even the person, like the cashier, she was going on about how everyone says it's so good. Like, and that's Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. This is about I think people who live in a video game, something like that, but everyone just raves about this. And literally, how much did I literally paid $3 for this, and it's perfect condition, and I'm just so excited. If you've read this, please leave a comment down below letting me know how much you liked it. Thanks. The next one I have, again, I'm so excited because I wanted to get it from Book Outlet, and then I was like in the store yesterday at the bookshop, and I was like, maybe they have it here. I think I've seen it here before. Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. Last few weeks, I've heard such good things about this, and before that, I was always like, what is this book? Like, people don't like this. I don't understand. I read the back cover, I read good reviews, and I'm reading it. It's basically about a girl, she's like a good girl, and she meets a bad boy, and then they have like a bet where, like, she wants him to stay abstinent for a month, and if he can do that, then he wins, but if he wins, then she has to live with him for a month. And yeah, it's basically like a bet that a bad boy and a good girl have at college, which I don't know, it sounds interesting and fun. The next book that I saw there, I also wanted it from Book Outlet, but I found it there for really cheap, and that's The Vow. And this is by Jessica Martinez. I think this is about a boy and a girl who are best friends, and then he has to move to Jordan, and the girl doesn't want him to leave, so she says that they'll get married. So they basically get married, and then it's like, wait, are we in love, or are we friends, or it's supposed to be really complicated. I know there's a movie, and everyone says the movie's really good and like really moving, so I'm really excited for this. If my AP Lit English teacher is watching this, I love you so much and I miss you, but you're gonna be so proud of me for the next book that I got from the bookshop, and that's Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. If you guys don't know, this is the same amazing author that wrote the book Remains of the Day, which you definitely need to check out. This book sounds really, really good. It's about like these three kids that were all like friends when they were younger, and now it's about their lives as they're grown-ups. And the main character, Kathy, is like, it goes from her being a kid to being, I think, 31, and it's just their lives and what they have ahead of them, and it just sounds really, really good. And bonus, the cover is really cute. So this book was actually up for the Man Booker Prize, and I think that Remains of the Day, his other book, actually did win the Man Booker Prize, so that's really cool. The next book I have is something that I usually don't buy this kind of stuff, but I'm really proud of myself for doing it, and I bought the play The Twelfth Night by Shakespeare. And I'm just really excited for this. First of all, it's the Pelican Shakespeare edition, which I love. In school, I studied Hamlet with this edition, and I loved it. This play was actually talked about in Gail Forman's duology, Just One Day, where the main character, Willem, played in it, and it just made me really want to read the play because it just sounded so amazing, and I found it in the store for like $2, and I'm really excited. Okay, the last 3 books I have to show today are books that I actually checked out from the library, and I'm very excited for them, so here we go. The first one I have to show is The Wrong Side of Right by Jen Marie Thorne. This is about a girl whose father runs for president. I love this cover, by the way. Isn't it really cute? I read the first few lines of the first page, and I immediately loved the main character's voice, so I knew I had to just check it out. The next book I have to show is Amy and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. I just finished Since You've Been Gone by her, and I loved it. This is a book, I believe, about a boy and a girl who go on a road trip together. So, you know, road trip books are always fun for the summer. The last book that I have, which I checked out from the library also, is The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. This was her debut novel. I want to say that it won the Prince Award? No, her other book, I'll Give You the Sun, that won the Prince Award. But anyway, The Sky is Everywhere is about a girl dealing with her sister's death, I believe, and on the cover it says, one boy helps her remember, the other lets her forget, which is just very gripping. It's supposed to be a very moving and very emotional story. This is the old cover, and yes, she's wearing the dress, don't worry. All right, there you have it. That was my July book haul. I know, I need to stop with the book hauls, but I hope you guys enjoyed them. Leave a comment down below letting me know if any of these sound good to you, if you read any of them, and as always, let me know what you're currently reading. I'm gonna link down below my Twitter and my Instagram and my Goodreads, so yeah, follow me on there if you're not, and I love you. Have a great day.